Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show. Next. Jeff Locke gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maben, and we are ready for baseball.
Tigers, center fielder Cameron Maben.
Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike one, as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and we'll do it again on 0-2. Lock into the windup. Here's the 0-2. And it takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
And there you see the numbers from his last time out. Picked up his first win of the season in that ball game, so he'll be looking for number 2 here.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And he lays off there, 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a pretty fair umpire. Sometimes a pitcher will get a call in the corners, but he rarely has people barking at him about a strike zone.
Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Guys, that's just an amazing at-bat right there. All that guy on the mound wants to do is find that one put-away pitch and get him back in the dugout. But try as he might, he never could find it. And he winds up not only losing this guy, but taking up a big chunk of his stamina to do it.
Victor Martinez will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
On the ground to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Number 32 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he gave us the 5 and dive. Didn't get a decision. He'll be looking to go a little deeper in this one and hopefully end up with a win.
John Jaso comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, first baseman, John Jaso.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Maben is there. 1 out.
Batting second, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco will stand in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And he misses with it. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out.
As far as rookie pitchers are concerned, he looks pretty poised out there. He doesn't have that deer in the headlights look that many guys have. He's just going about his business, and he gets the pop up there.
Andrew McCutcheon gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Maben on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Starling Marte will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin play.
And he also has the most runs scored in the league right now. And last I checked, that's the name of the game. So credit those guys hitting behind him for driving him in so many times.
First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is hit high and deep out to left. Upton going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the run is in to score from second. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Boy, a big spot for that. Comes through with a 2-out RBI triple to pick up the first run of the ball game.
Standing in now, Jung Ho Gong, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll enter play right at 3:33. No home runs just yet, and 3 driven in. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Nick Castellanos makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Nick Castellanos.
Locks ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit to first. Gasso takes it in. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Into the box, Justin Upton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte is under it. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 34, James McCann.
James McCann will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Andrew Romine set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
Down the third baseline. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that's just a bad break right there. He made a good pitch. He probably should be out of this inning, but it winds up being an infield single.
Number 32 gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Tigers strand a pair. It remains 1-0. David Freese will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. hit hard to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Francisco Cervelli will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Upton. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play.
If you're going to take off, you've got to be sure this ball is going to get down. And I don't know. To me, that seemed like it was going to be a fairly routine catch. So in my mind, that becomes a very avoidable double play.
Josh Harrison stands in. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Bucks go down quietly. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Cameron Maben is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Locke gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. Tap fouled at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. I mean, they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail this one 1-0. Jeff Locke digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Jeff Locke.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And with no DH, this is one area that you'd have to give the National League team a little bit of an advantage. And he comes through here with the base hit.
John Jaso will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it. And we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Right side hit hard, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this 1-run lead.
Gregory Polanco is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
First and second here with nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Andrew McCutchen comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Surprised at all that they're coming right after him this way?
A little bit. I like it. It's good for the game, but this is definitely a guy that can hurt you if you're not careful.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Upton. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
Here's Starling Marte.
Left fielder.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
And now it's hard to do, but you've got to try and push the reset button on the mound. You're basically starting the inning from scratch, so you got to make sure that 4 is all they're going to get.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Into the box now, Jung-Ho Gong. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
And there's ball one.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
4 runs here in this half inning. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kinsler onto the grass. 2 gone.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Here's David Freese to stand in. Lays off 1-0. His frustration may be starting to boil over a little bit.
Yeah, he needed a little help there from the home plate umpire, but he's not getting any.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to left field. On the move is Upton, and that retires the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Steel City. It's the Pirates 5 and the Tigers nothing. Leading off the inning, Victor Martinez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Locke has his target. First pitch on the way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's one away.
Now, his cushion out there has gone from a 1-run lead to a 5-run lead, so he can afford to go right after these guys, and he did so right there to get that first out of the inning.
Nick Castellanos stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Justin Upton stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he takes ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Set to deal on 2-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Francisco Cervelli is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Too high, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Josh Harrison will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And that misses 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
On the ground to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And he's finding the terrain much easier to navigate this time around. Now, after that 4-run inning, this is a guy who needs a quick inning here, and he's 2/3 of the way home.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jeff Locke is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they hold a 5-0 lead. James McCann will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1-2, here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Grounded back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Andrew Romine stands in. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hit weekly back to the mound. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Miguel Cabrera will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Miguel Cabrera.
He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Shot towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Daniel Norris is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Norris.
John Jaso will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
First baseman, John Jaso.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball backs him off a bit. It's 1-2.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
And Jaso swings and misses as he's down on strikes for the first out.
Well, just the perfect 1-2 pitch there. They take him out of the zone with the slider, and he can't help himself.
Here's Gregory Polanco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes, 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there, up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Maben. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. His second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Here's Starling Marte.
Left fielder.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 413 feet, the estimate on that last home run. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pirates get a run on the McCutchen home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 6 and the Tigers nothing. Cameron Maben will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
On his way to pitch number 75. Into the seats, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, maybe he had a little bit of a concern that they were going to call that one a strike, too.
Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Ian Kinsler will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Lock sets. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Marte going back, still going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
J.D. Martinez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
And this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, so time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
Victor Martinez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First offering on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Look out. 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Nick Castellanos will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Good arm action on the circle change. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Hit out towards second. Harrison has it. Underhanded flip. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
And with 1 away, they were hoping to get the double play up the middle to get him out of this. But they wind up only getting 1 on the play as that run comes home to score on the fielder's choice.
Justin Upton will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
And that's ball 4, so Upton will take first on the intentional walk.
The catcher, number 34, James McCann.
James McCann will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Jared Hughes will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Looking to minimize the damage here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
A little bouncer. But it gets foul. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
And you can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Tigers get just the 1. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Pirates 6 and the Tigers 1. Jung Ho Gong will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. A quick out number 1.
The key here as a first baseman, you've got to be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
Here's David Freese to stand in. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Whatever he's doing out there, it's working out for him. That's back-to-back pop-ups here to start the inning, and He's just making it look easy.
Francisco Cervelli stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Josh Harrison strides in, grounded out his last time through. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Fly ball out toward left center field. Maben on the move, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pirates leave one. They lead it 6-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Andrew Romine, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And that's where he's at his best. When he gets that sinker running away, he's tough to hit.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase. But when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch there, 3-2. It probably would have been ball 4, but I'm not sure if I could have laid off that one either.
Jose Iglesias will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. Two different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Now the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And when you're coming off the bench, the rule is get on base any way you can. And the last time I checked, an infield single meets those requirements. It's not pretty, but he'll take it.
Cameron Maben will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ryan Vogelsong will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Ryan Vogelsong.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Polanco. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Yeah, a little surprising here. That was not an easy chance moving toward the line, but it shouldn't have been anything that he can't handle. He just lets the ball go right past him.
Ian Kinsler will come forward now, and a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
He's set. Here it comes. In there, strike one.
He's going to get a visit from his catcher here because even though he got away with that last pitch, it was right down the middle of the plate, nowhere near the target. And this is not the guy you want to start missing your location with.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Well, at this point, all you can really do is hope to chip away at this lead and hope that your pitchers can keep you in the ballgame. Good job there to get this one out deep enough to drive in the run.
Settling in now, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
He's ready now. The pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. Bucks out in front, 6-2. Blaine Hardy will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Blaine Hardy.
Ryan Vogelsong will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I'm not sure what's more surprising, the fact that a relief pitcher just got a base hit, or the fact that he was hitting in the first place. Maybe they know something that I don't.
John Jaso gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
Yeah, and when you're looking to run up and catch him by surprise, you're hoping it's going to be a fastball. Because when you get an off-speed pitch, it really kind of throws your timing off.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Grounded to the right. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And the rich keep getting richer. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and now they can really look to salt this one away.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, and here's a situation where he can't be catching these guys off guard. I mean, he just showed bunt on the previous pitch, and he tries again and winds up legging out a base hit.
Andrew McCutchen will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries, and some of his pitches aren't all that close to the strike zone.
Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
I mean, those are easy takes as a hitter. You're not even questioning whether you should offer at it or not. Now you got to look for something up over the plate. If it's not there, don't swing, even if it's a strike.
And the count will be full. Bases loaded here, nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton has it in his tracks. He's got it one away. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with one away in the inning.
Yeah, I think it was the right decision at third base. With nobody out, no sense in pushing it, so he'll hold on and hope one of the next two guys can get him in.
Starling Marte comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
One run scores. And the runner from second is in to score.
Well, errors are gonna happen. They're just part of the game, but this obviously is a bad time to make a mistake like this. That allows two runners to come in and score, and that's the kind of letdown that'll cost you ball games.
Into the box, Jung Ho Gong, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good changeup there.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the run is in to score from third. And not in time as the second run scores. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
More of the same right here, and that puts him into double digits now. 10 runs scored, and they've really had their way with this pitching staff all throughout.
Alex Wilson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. David Freese will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And that is not good.
One out and a runner on second base. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Francisco Cervelli digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Josh Harrison will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. 1-1, here it is. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Martinez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Victor Martinez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
And that's where you're going to have to be with that fastball. Like a lot of power guys, this guy's a pull hitter. So he has a lot of trouble getting out in front of that hard stuff. Kind of comes around that pitch when it's up and away like that.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Shot back up the middle, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
That 5-run inning broke this game wide open, so you can bet he'll be more free and easy out there on the mound. That's a nice job of getting that first out of the inning.
Nick Castellanos stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with fastball.
1 out, nobody on. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Justin Upton will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Line towards center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
In now, James McCann as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Freese will make the catch, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Pirates 11 and the Tigers 2. Jordy Mercer is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And that misses, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
I think he's still a little hacked off from that previous pitch getting called a strike, so then he goes way out of the zone for that one.
And that's going to be a base hit, so a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Here's John Jaso now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Kinsler for 1. On to first, a double play.
Oh, nice. Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they'll roll up your basic 6-4-3.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. That misses, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Upton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. Jay Hornet will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Andrew Romine will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average. So you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
1-1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that's what he's up here to do. Some late inning heat out of the bullpen, and he finishes him off with a good fastball here for career strikeout number 1.
Anthony goes. Will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Anthony goes.
Lifted the other way to left center. McCutchen shading to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. Now, he's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Cameron Maben steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Line to the right side. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, this one started out with some promise, but it winds up as a laugher as they cruise home with a 9-run victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. The offensive star of the night for the Bucks, well, it was this guy right here, Andrew McCutchen. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 11-2. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 11 runs, 15 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs on 5 hits.